Alright guys, this is Strange Manacles, as I like to call it. This deck looks to play Strangers and Manacles. So that's how I came up with the super clever name of Strange Manacles. So yeah, let's just hop into it. The main Stranger in the deck, Strange Broker. We play this guy, potentially fetching him with Traverse Farm. And we mill our opponent for a bunch of cards. What that lets us do is abuse Silverblade, Menace, Savage Incursion, and Black Iron Manacles out of the market. So Manacles will deal damage, Silverblade just dealing damage, gaining life, pretty cool. And Savage Incursion will let us draw cards and maybe make dragons if we're doing well enough. It's a pretty neat deck. We also have Display of Menace and Open Contract just as removal, and like this will hit like a backbreaker, maybe any go wide strategy, or in a pinch you can draw cards with it. So it's a pretty flexible card. I actually like this card so much I would potentially consider running 4 in the main deck, just with how versatile it is right now. But I digress. This is our market, and to hit the market we're playing Blight Pass Smuggler. And that's pretty much it. We just use the Blight Pass to hit our market, and then yeah. So running through the cards, Covetous Stranger lets us draw some treasures and hopefully give us some fodder for the market. Also just, you know, if this comes down late and replaces itself with treasure, it's pretty cool. Unfamiliar Interloper, just it's a stranger that comes around twice, so double trouble. Also fixes out, smooths some of our power. Talked about these guys, but Berserk's pretty cool. And this is one of the honorary strangers, thanks to Traverse Farm being able to give stuff. Make stuff into strangers, and then maybe you can buff them and get some good Berserk action in. Strange Broker's second ability, I didn't talk about it on the first pass through, but pay 7, exhaust to Permafrost. It actually came up more often than I expected it to, and it could be a good way to lock down a game to get value. Being a 2/4 is also solid. It dodges most removal that is balanced. Unbalanced removal like Jack will still kill it. Moving along. Strange Burglar, we don't have as much fodder for this, but we still have some things we don't mind sacrificing, and like Interloper basically, but just the Anthem's good, and it's just a solid body, and like I said before, X4s live against most balanced removal, so it's kind of a cool card to have here. Wasteland Broker, I guess I forgot about this, but this is our other way to access the market. You can broker Silverblade, or you can broker Savage Incursion. I don't actually recommend brokering Manacles, because that's just a recipe for not drawing well and dying. But you could also broker Display of Menace, would be super solid, and broker's kind of neat here. Linrai Stranger and Makar Stranger, these are just our big Stranger payoffs. If these hit the board and don't die, you should win, and that's fun. Makar Stranger will kill stuff. Linrai Stranger will stun stuff and make flyers, so we're happy to have these. Traverse Farm's just a really underlooked card in Expedition. I mean, this card's, even if you're not playing that many Strangers, I would still recommend taking a look at this card. A lot of decks are already playing Interloper, and it's not too much of a stretch to just add some Traverse Farms to your deck. Maybe consider it. I might honestly consider retooling some of my Shrine decks to just potentially include this, because we're already playing Strange Burglar, and we're already playing Interloper. Wouldn't be too much of a stretch to add the farm, but this card's been pretty strong for me. I've made quite a few Triumphant Strangers with it, and yeah, usually it comes down and you just immediately fetch a Stranger, and if it doesn't die, the cost reduction is just so huge. Menace Chant, just one of the payoffs for being these Kellers. We lose a Silex, but we get a Chant, and that's pretty cool. Just gives you a lot of consistency and good draws. Savagery, this is just a really great card to synergize with our big Strangers, but in a pinch it can just be used to kill something off the board, and you know, maybe Overwhelm can be lethal. So it could be a bit of a win more card, and maybe you want to play some other removal spell like Permafrost or something, but I'm not, so I like playing Savagery on my Makars and Linrise Strangers, so that's what I'm doing. And Annihilate, kill stuff, kill Milos, kill Severin, kill whatever, kill stuff. Yeah. Wrath of Kyphus is just a little bit more power. Potentially this could be Petition, but we have the added bonus of being able to play Manacles and then Wrath of Kyphus, and that's pretty lethal. So that's kind of why this is here. Early on, you can just get power with it, though. And then power base is pretty straightforward. Lots of sigils since we're playing Chant. We're playing just playsets of each of the seats. Since we're playing Chant, these seats all get better. And then we have a Silex, too, which is cool. And that's the deck. Pretty straightforward. As you can see, it's just all 4 ofs and 1 2 of, and that's because this deck just does what it wants to do, which is just play strangers and punch shit in the face. Yeah, it's pretty neat.